to the Scamslam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
An extremely tall, nearly 8-foot African man. The Native Americans who lived in this area were not familiar with Africans and were in awe of what they thought was a giant.
Yeah, there's positives everywhere. You just gotta find it.
The relationship soured, and the Native Americans killed both pirates, throwing their bodies on a pile of discarded clam and mussel shells. This sounds like a classic pirate yarn, right? You've got your pirate ship, you've got your buried treasure, your slain buccaneers. Doesn't really sound true, though, does it?
Yeah, we didn't believe it either until we saw the photographs.
What photographs?
Do you want to see a real deal pilot skull?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep afloat while I can't drive at the moment. So, yo, what up?
With Black Friday savings at the Home Depot, shop reliable appliances like LG.
It's welcome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm spending. This is my second week in here before I got into the motel. I've been staying in my car since July, but I'm paying $400 a week. I'm not religious, no, but I am spiritual. I welcome it. I see them all as, you know, we all basically believe the same thing. We just call it different things. Welcome in, Jules.
Once daily pill. When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief with Rinvoq.
Just do me a favor and share my live. So let's get as many people in here as we can.
Lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check.
Rapid symptom relief.
Thank you, Ashley. Good night. Have a good night.
Check, check, and check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infections, Hep B or C, smoked, or pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection. Put UC and Crohn's in check.
Welcome in, Sue.
With Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq and learn how.
Greg Strongfront.
It's me, shrugging him.
Welcome in.
What if my tuition goes up while earning my degree?
At University of Phoenix, it's locked in until you graduate your program.
Locked in?
Welcome in, Brittany Edging. Lucy Singletary.
At University of Phoenix.
Wherever you're headed, Discount Tire wants to get you there safely. That's why we created Treadwell. Treadwell shows you transparent.
Let's get some more people in here. Get some more people talking.
Okay. No matter how you slice it. Cut it or keep it. Sizzle pork and...
Every innovation started as an idea. From your smartphone to the tools that let you discover the next great show, Audio has helped drive those innovations.
Welcome in, guys.
Empowers inventors to keep inventing and shaping the future of technology so that great ideas can bring us closer together. Audio, igniting innovation.
Peggy, Vic. Who all we got in here? It says we got 4 people.
Your business a $1,000 holiday bonus when you switch to a gig speed internet package. Just imagine thousands of
Not showing anybody but you, Rick. Why am I homeless? Well, there's a lot there. It's a pretty big question. Basically, I didn't follow the signs and signals that I was given, and so I had to learn a lesson. And this is my lesson. I thought I had a plan. No. Tell the world your plan. Let it laugh at you. Actually, no, this was free. I used to work at an Ace Hardware, and it was part of a giveaway that they did. So it was free, actually. You got one for if you donated $5 to, I think it was the Riley or the Miracle Network, Children's Miracle Network. Donate $5, you got a shirt. Donate $1, you get a discount or whatever else. Oh yeah, it is. I know it is. I used to be a mechanic too, and I had Milwaukee tools. Love them, but very expensive. They are damn good tools. Do I have a job? Well, at the moment, no. I have basically whenever it snows, I get a phone call. Hey, we need you to run the payloader. Okay. So I run a payloader and with about a 15-foot snow blade on it. Clear runways. Thanks for the share. Thank you, Jen. Well, hello, Stan. I've been through Michigan City a couple times. I used to live, I lived in Milford and worked in Warsaw. Oh, thank you. How did I pay for the hotel? Well, I did have some savings. I was a DoorDasher for, 4 years, 3 years, 3 of the 4 years. And I went through a couple cars. And the second car that I went through with the DoorDash, DoorDash actually basically told me it was all on me, because, even though it was the issue happened while I was on a dash. But what can you do? It was a 2000 Volkswagen. Blew a transmission line.
To search for this treasure today.
How far am I from Michigan City? Well, I'm about 30 minutes east of Indianapolis.
Should we start looking?
X marks the spot.
X marks the spot. To determine where the pirate ship wrecked, Doug and JB went out onto a spit of land that matches the one in the newspaper photo.
Let's see.
All right. This is the spot.
But I had some savings up from that, and I had stopped door dashing and had literally just finished my first week, my training 1 week, and then my first actual week at Amazon. and then I blew a transmitter, or blew the water pump went out on the car that I have now.
And let's look at where Calkins put that X. Right here.
And when the water pump went out, it caused the
So at high tide, I assume all this is underwater?
That's right.
So you can easily imagine a ship running aground here on this area. Yeah. So if I'm trying to get my train,
let's see.
where am I taking it? High ground, right? Right over here. Definitely above the high tide.
No. Not really compensate, but just,
Anything should we get rich?
I guess, kind of, yeah. Because, I mean, their insurance is supposed to cover if something happens while you're on a dash, if it's your fault, I guess, is how they do it.
Hey, they're very quiet in here.
That was basically what I was told, that if it's my fault, their insurance covers it. If it's not my fault, my insurance has to cover it. If I was in an accident or something like that. But I wasn't in an accident. I was making a delivery, and I actually should have went after the homeowner because it was on their property.
That is a piece of scrap metal. Oh, hold on. No. It's a lot of work.
Retired professional auto mechanic with old certificates. Well, I have a 2009 Lincoln MKX with the 3.5 that has the internal water pump that you've got to take. The both valve covers off. You got to, or at least the back valve covers. You got to take those off. You got to take the back head off to get to the actual timing plate, and then you've got to take the timing chain and the timing gears out.
At least it wasn't a boxing glove.
And that's not something I'm comfortable doing.
The hit turns out to be more scrap metal, but soon we get to sink our teeth into something significant.
Well,
Strong.
not really. Not when I'm doing a service for the people, or for the customer, or for the company, rather. That's like me delivering for Walmart, and something happened.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Either gotta have a lift, or you gotta do it from the top side. I mean, it's possible to do from the top side, but I graduated from Lincoln Tech back in 2007, 6th in my class. I mean, I've got the knowledge. I've got the.
So let's keep looking around.
Well, I don't want to say I've got the knowledge, because that's a big job. I haven't gotten that deep into that engine. I'm used to the older stuff. That's what I've mainly worked on.
Something out here. Now that is a good hit.
Yep, I know.
It's pretty deep.
I have definitely had a lot of bad decisions in my life. I take full responsibility for it.
Come here! Hey! Come here! Come here! Oh my word!
What do I have to lose? At this point,
Easy.
really nothing. It's only up from here.
Deals across the store and online. Your choice offers. And thousands of gifts under $50. Get more holiday for less.
For a limited time at Panera, cozy up with a $1 cup of soup when you buy a sandwich or salad. Because there's cozy, and then there's cuddling up with some auto squash soup cozy. And that feeling is just $1 away. Welcome to Panera.
Like I was just saying, that's something that I'm not comfortable trying to do, because if I do it and I mess up and put the timing stuff back together wrong,
With Sky Rizzy, I saw dramatically clearer skin, and many people were 100% flap-free. Sky Rizzy is just 4 doses a year.
But yeah, as of right now, I have an interview on Friday for a full-time job. But as of right now, all I'm doing is the snowplow, and that's just literally just when it snows, when there's like more than an inch or so. Anything less than an inch, they just put liquid salt down.
Yuba is my family, and he's my son, which is why their health is so important. My cat Henry has brought me so much joy, and he deserves to have the healthiest life possible. First, the world to me.
My vehicle is actually broke down. It's parked in a safe spot, away from, out of the way.
Obsessed with it. Other cat food brands put so much junk in their food, and I don't want to feed Henry that. Which is why I'm choosing to feed my cat Smalls.
Everything comes out amazing.
It literally tastes like it just came out.
Yeah, the last 3 days I've worked 25 hours.
Discover the only system of chef-crafted meals, Smart Oven, the app that makes cooking as simple as scanning a QR code. With Tabala, you can easily explore a wide array of meals, artfully crafted by talented chefs. It's like, well, magic. No mess, no prep. It's meals that are ready to go. Discover the magic of Tabala today.
I'm traveling through history itself on a search for the truth. I'm Josh Gates, and these are my expedition files. The Oregon wilderness holds more than just the real loot that inspired One-Eyed Willie's treasure. It's the lost and found.
Hey!
Somebody lose their wallet?
I got mine. Mine's here.
I was down for weeks, all at once. You just gotta hope, man. You just gotta have faith.
Hey, what's a mid-condition
Oop,
loot here
I want to do that.
these days?
Wow.
Maybe I'll just hold on to this. Sorry.
Hey, sleeper. Yeah, man, I love that car. It's gonna cost me. I mean, I've done a lot of work to it in the last couple months. Like, since I've been living in it, I've probably put close to $1,000 into it, just in parts alone. When I first, I think I was living in it for, I think 3 weeks. And I got a really bad oil leak. I started going through like 3 or 4 quarts a day. And it was like burning off. Like, I couldn't sit still. But it was the back valve cover, the gasket had a crack about like that wide. It cracked and split. So I replaced those in a parking lot. But then I've also put 2 fan control modules on it at $225 a piece. Hey, Contagious! Welcome in. But yeah, I was going through 3 or 4 quarts a day, and finally did those valve cover gaskets. Those were 100 and something. I don't remember exactly how much. But then I've put both lower control arms, did the passenger side CV axle, brakes all the way around, rotors all the way around. I was just getting ready to replace the cooling fan, and that's when the shit literally hit the fan. Should have known that when I looked in there and seen that fan just sitting there. Thanks for the follow, Stan. Well, you got the #1 gifter badge. Then I got, right after you sent the The crying faces. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect community's experience. What in the hell?
Is that a coin? What is that? I don't know. Oh, it's not.
No, it's not you. It is not you. It's TikTok.
Investigating a legend of buried
But yeah, Stan, this is number 2. This is number 2.
Is it right? There's like a tip for it.
Yeah. Fuck it.
It's like maybe it's set or something. It's like a pendant, right? It definitely looks pretty old. Oh, there's writing on it.
Sitting here watching Expedition Unknown. Josh Gates is actually doing the real life Goonie search.
2 figures? Somebody with a crown, it looks like that. Yeah, it looks like it. And then someone down below. And there's someone down there. This is an image, I think, of the Virgin Mary. I believe so, yeah. And Pilar is associated, I believe, with Spain. That's right, yeah. Our Lady.
I do not. My mom actually, or my dad passed in 2019. My mom passed in 2021, and my sister's basically,
If a Spanish ship
she's an addict.
this talisman could easily have been aboard. So this is not only a Christian Catholic pendant, but this pilar means that it is associated with Spain in particular. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, did this come here on a Spanish ship? I would definitely call it a Spaniard. For sure.
If you only knew. If you only knew.
Ship would be full of things like that. I mean, think about
User. Can't even come in here with a username.
That pirates or Spaniards were here and
Just a troll. But thanks for the engagement. But yeah, the first night that I was in here, it got down to 22 degrees. I think it was 22 degrees was the low that night. And sleeping in a car, I mean, especially without being able to start it, I found out why they actually put those skirts on RVs and stuff when you're living in them in the winter. Not homeless if I can afford a motel. You can be homeless and still be working. The fuck? I have been homeless since July. Ooh, excuse me. I've been homeless since July, and the only time I haven't been working is since my car broke down. Thank you, Stan. I definitely will. You have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Never say die. On this episode of Expedition Chronicles, a treasure so magnificent it was called the Ember, stolen by the Nazis, and then it vanishes. Was it destroyed in the chaos of war?
Do I have family? No. Well, technically, I have extended family, but the extended family and my best friend. but the extended family I don't talk to. So really, the only one keeping me here is in this chat. They've been my rock in hard times. Yeah, true. Yeah, my cousin. That's definitely true. That's true. Family is who you choose to keep around you. Oh. Well, I don't know. You can't really tell here. But I'm a pretty big boy. I don't do well in heat. Exactly, DJ. Family ain't always blood.
In the gilded halls of Catherine Palace in St. Petersburg. This is the residence of the Russian Tsars, but since this is June of 1941, it's currently overrun by Nazis. The palace is filled with countless treasures, but the Germans are hunting for the
blood only makes you related, doesn't make you family.
So valuable, it's been called the eighth wonder of the world. But the Soviets have made it disappear, or at least they've tried to.
Thanks for all the hearts, guys. Thank you.
Obscured behind wallpaper, the Nazis have discovered their gilded prize. The treasure isn't something hidden in the room. It is the room. A dazzling chamber made of 6 tons of hand-carved amber, gold leaf, and gemstones, worth hundreds of millions of dollars. They will now painstakingly dismantle the world-famous amber room, pack it all into crates, and remove it from the palace. But then, it will vanish.
I have a gig, basically.
By the Nazis. But
I basically drive a payloader with a 15-foot snow blade and clear a big parking lot. And if I'm asked, the runway at the airport.
Its disappearance is mysterious.
But I do have an interview on Friday.
In 1701, the first king of Prussia, Frederick I, sets out to create a room that will dazzle his guests.
But I mean, any job offers, I'm open to if it's within walking distance. I don't have to rely on somebody for a ride.
Fossilized tree resin millions of years old.
Within walking distance. I don't have to rely on somebody for a ride.
Fossilized tree resin millions of years old that can be worked into a glittering orange gemstone. At the time, high-quality amber was more valuable than gold. In the hands of Prussia's finest artisans, it is transformed into a masterpiece of...
Thanks for the follow, Jim. I'll follow you back right now. Now, anybody that follows, I will follow back.
Are gifted to Russia's Tsar, Peter the Great, solidifying a diplomatic alliance with Prussia. The panels arrive in St. Petersburg and are also...
No, I've only been in the hotel a week today. I just paid for a second week yesterday. But I was staying in my car from July until last Saturday, or last Wednesday.
Honey to fiery gold, and at night, the flicker of 550 candles makes the room glow from within, radiant and alive.
Yeah, there's quite a few people that are in this hotel right now that are living here too. A lot of them are working for the people that own it for the room. I made that offer too. I just don't know if it's gonna go through yet or not.
But to the Nazis 200 years later, The Amber Room is something else entirely.
Motor blue, yes. Well, I'm basically going to have the engine taken apart and completely cleaned out because the water pump went out and that caused the head gasket to blow. So with the head gasket blown, the oil that I had just changed, less than 300 miles before it went made chocolate milk with the coolant. So it's going to cost me anywhere from $1,600 to probably $2,500 to get it fixed. But I do have a lead on another car. I just haven't gotten any messages or anything about it yet. But I do have a lead on another car. I just haven't gotten any messages or anything about it yet. Went to the grocery store earlier, and the girl that was at the register knew me from door dashing, and she asked me about the new job, the job that I had just started that I can't get to now. Yeah. She said, well, I know somebody that's got a car.
They fight block by block until Germany surrenders. But in the aftermath,
hello.
The treasure-filled crates are discovered. Just a month later,
So,
a secret Soviet
if I can get $600 saved up, $700 saved up, something like that, I think it's what she said. If I can get that saved up, I'll be able to get that and actually be able to get somewhere.
So that's the end of the story, right? Not quite.
That's perfectly fine. I don't have any expectations. I don't have any expectations from anybody.
A young Russian museum curator desperate to make amends. It was Kuchumov.
Just do me a favor and tap the screen as many times as you can. Give me as many hearts as you can. How about that?
Now, with colleagues already sent to the Gulag,
give me a follow.
To protect Soviet treasures, Kuchumov is determined
maybe share.
To find the remains of the amber panels and save his own skin. Kuchumov's team heads straight to the charred ruins of Königsberg Castle. Sifting through the rubble, they make a startling discovery. The damaged remains of 3 Florentine mosaics that
Let's see, Tadpole, where are you at in Indiana? I'm about 30 minutes outside of Indianapolis.
Russia in the 1750s to replace oil paintings that originally hung there.
Well, thank you, Althea.
Mosaics were made from natural minerals and semi-precious.
No, I'm about 30 minutes outside Indianapolis.
Detailed paintings. The frames are fashioned from carved and sliced pieces of amber of various shades. Though there were originally 4 mosaics, the remnants of only 3 are found among the ruins. But where is the rest of the amber room? During his investigation, Kuchumov also discovers a cache of partially burned German letters. They reveal a Nazi plan to evacuate the amber panels after the Allied bombings in 1944. One, dated January 12, 1945,
is that comment still pinned?
Soviets captured the city, states the amber room was being packed to be moved far from the front. This finding gives Kuchumov hope. There was no trace of the amber wall panels uncovered in the ashes, only the stone mosaics. And since the mosaics were designed as 4 removable artworks, they were likely packaged separately. If so, there's a chance the amber walls themselves were taken out before the flames engulfed the castle. Anatoly Kuchumov becomes convinced the amber room is still out there, waiting.
No, I'm due east.
For the next decade, he leads excavation teams throughout the region. Officially, they're prospecting for oil. Secretly, they spend their days searching ruins, bunkers, and mines. But despite years of excavations across the region,
but I have worked in Shelbyville.
His team come up with nothing.
And that job is what
In 1958, the Soviet
what sparked this whole situation, really.
And the international appeal launches a tidal wave of
Bargersville.
and wild speculation.
Trying to remember where that's at.
Pointing to a different fate.
I know I've been there.
In 2015,
I've been all over this state.
heading to the former site of Königsberg Castle, where I followed a...
I used to live in Milford, up north. Okay, west of Franklin. Okay, yeah.
It describes a secret shipment. 4 trucks sent from Königsberg to a remote factory in a small town in Germany called Deutschendorf. Nice to meet you.
But yeah, the job that I had in Shelbyville is basically what sparked this whole thing. Because a month after I quit that job, my boss called my landlord. Well, sometime in that month, my ex-boss called my landlord. He was family. The boss was. That's the extended family that Contagious was talking about.
It's in one of these mines underneath the ground.
I got tired of his bullshit because he hadn't changed at all from when we were kids. The last time I talked to him, I was like 17, 18. No.
Look at this place.
He was 17. He was 18, 19. And the last time we talked, before I actually started working with him, he wanted to fight. He basically wanted to fight, but wouldn't come outside. Tried to be a Billy Badass over text message. But then when I show up, he cowers away like a chihuahua.
I've been looking in the wrong place. Now, a stunning new theory suggests that instead of hunting on land, we should have been searching at sea.
And stupid me thought that, he had changed with age. No. And when I figured that out and decided to say no, I'm done. He wound up calling my landlord after I left and filled his head with a bunch of shit and basically turned it into my landlord filing a temporary restraining order. Is the letter that I got. I didn't get an eviction notice. Didn't get anything like that. All I got was a letter in the mail 4 days before the court date that there was a temporary restraining order. So, packed up and left. Went to court, gave him the key. Everything's squared away.
Your service, shared for generations.
2, please. Make that 3 with the Capital One Saver card. You earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining.
And that sparked the whole
3% cash back on the week.
waterfall.
No, it's more than 3 hours, right? Good call. Yeah, I'm in this one. Get your tentacles off my 3% cash back. Oh, perfect delivery. What's in your mind?
Campus.
Celebrity Cruises latest offers.
Welcome in, guys. I'm gonna turn that heat down again. Ooh, man.
Wendy's has new chicken tenders. Crispy, juicy, tendery, tendies. That's fun to say. Tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change up. For tendies, you're gonna know by
You
name.
can say it's fun to say, but I'm never gonna call them tendies.
was massive.
I'm never going to order them as tendies.
I felt I was missing out on the moments around me. So, my doctor prescribed Rexulti.
When added to an antidepressant, Rexulti was proven to significantly reduce depression symptoms, more than an antidepressant alone.
Said Rexulti could provide a boost. For me, less depression meant enjoying the little things.
Well, thank you for the share, Altina.
Increased risk of death or stroke. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and actions and worsen depression in children and adults. Call your healthcare provider right away to report new or sudden changes in mood, behavior, thoughts, or feelings, or if you develop suicidal thoughts or actions. Report fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which can be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Weight gain, increased cholesterol, unusual urges, dizziness on standing, falls, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may occur.
Could a boost help you build on your progress?
Ask your doctor about adding Rexulti.
On the hunt for what happened to a priceless treasure, we find ourselves in April of 1945. With Soviet forces closing in, the Nazis...
Thanks, guys. Got it over 10K already. Wow.
Operation Hannibal, one of the largest maritime retreats...
Let's shoot for 20.
They frantically evacuate...
Let's shoot for 20.
...possessions on every ship they can find. The SS Karlsruhe is departing Königsberg packed with thousands fleeing in panic. But could also be carrying the legendary Amber Room. If so, this treasure is a disaster. The following morning, Soviet planes strike. In just 3 minutes, the
I trimmed my phone holder box down. So it's not a full 12-pack anymore.
Could the wreck of the SS Karlsruhe...
Basically, as long as I can pay for it, is...
In 2020, the wreck was located...
I'm doing by the week now, as of right now. But if I can get enough saved up to do it by the month, I can do it by the month.
The Amber Room is a great piece of World War II mystery and mythology.
It's not a bad room. I mean,
The world is still a mystery.
I had a pretty big, what's the word, stigma about this place for the longest time. Like, I used to I grew up driving by it all the time, and it always looked so run down and stuff. And I heard some horror stories about this place. But I got the room, got up in the room, and they've remodeled the whole thing. Well, they didn't paint the ceiling. That's basically the only thing that hasn't been redone. It's got nice floors, nice bathroom. Got a pile of dirty clothes there. But bathroom, and then it's not a bad room. Got a nice size fridge for a hotel room. The only thing that I could use is a skillet, an electric skillet, because it doesn't have a stove. But that's understandable, not having a stove in a hotel room, because who's going to come to a hotel to cook burgers?
But it's no Amber Room.
The team's search has been extensive, but is not...
When it is declared a war grave. With that declaration, no further dives could be conducted because the lives of almost 1,000 people ended when that ship was sunk.
But I've been in here for a week now. I just paid for another week yesterday because I got my last paycheck from, well, technically it'd be my second paycheck, but also my last paycheck from Amazon since I can't get there anymore.
I certainly hope it's still out there, and I hope that we find it, because I'd love to live long enough to see it happen to us again.
Although the wreck has yet to produce the Amber Room, another small part of the treasure has been found. In 1997, the last of its
Just
four
followed you.
mosaics was discovered in
I did follow you, I thought.
The Nazis stole from the sun. As for the rest of the original, was it destroyed in the fires of war? Is it sealed inside a sunken ship? Or is it still hidden somewhere else in Europe? The hunt continues. In the last year alone, dozens of new leads have been reported, from a cave system in Dresden, Germany, to a former SS training ground in Poland. So stay tuned. One day, we might just be reunited with the eighth wonder of the world. We turn our attention now to a very different kind of treasure. A digital treasure that could be...
I just wish I could hang my...
The year is 2017 and you'll have
It is.
to use this smell. I'm just outside the city of...
Can you tell me the show?
This is one of the largest waste sites in the country, the Docksway landfill. The guy rummaging through the trash there, that's computer engineer James Howells. He's desperately hunting for one of his old hard drives.
Can you tell me the show?
Because it's worth $1 billion. But James faces two big problems. 5 million square feet of garbage, and the fact that the city...
I just watched a new episode
How does an old
just a little bit ago.
worth so much? And why won't the authorities let him find it? In this maddening case...
Yep, Josh Gates. Or Matt, is it Josh or Matt? But it's Expedition Files. Hey, Georgia gal.
To understand James's story, first we have to understand...
But the new episode that just aired a little bit ago, he, I don't know if... Who knows the Goonies?
With the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto.
The movie The Goonies.
Instead of cold hard cash, Bitcoin is a digital asset. Basically a really, really long string of numbers traded over the internet. But here's where it gets really interesting.
All right.
Unlike dollars, Bitcoin isn't printed.
The episode of Expedition Unknown that I just watched, I didn't know this until I watched.
To solve complex math puzzles.
Did you know that it's based on a true story?
To incentivize doing this,
I just found that out watching the new episode of Expedition Unknown.
There'll only ever be 21 million of them. They're scarce, just like real gold, only online. Once Bitcoin is mined, it automatically gets put in that person's digital wallet. This wallet lives online. They can access it from anywhere. Or
Apparently, there was a Spanish ship that was carrying a whole bunch of beeswax back in the 1600s, I think it said. They were carrying a load of beeswax and treasures and stuff. And there's been, I think it said 90 tons of beeswax washed up on shore between the shipwreck and present day that the indigenous used. I was on earlier. And can't put apps in if you've already put one in everywhere around. Hey Valkyrie, you're not far from me. But in the last week, I've put in applications at literally every single place within a 20-minute walking distance. I've got it. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I've said it last live. I said it this live. I've got an interview at one place on Friday. They're the only ones that have contacted me.
Fast forward 3 years later to January 2013. Bitcoin, once the plaything of coders and crypto nerds, starts climbing in value. By the end of January, it's worth about $13 a coin, but it keeps going. And by April, a single Bitcoin is worth $200. Why is the value rising? Because Bitcoin is traded like stocks. And by 2013, people are buying it, including big players like hedge funds and financial institutions. In short, the world has officially taken notice. James has too. He remembers...
What do I do during the day? Well, until I started having to stay here, I DoorDash literally 13 hours a day, 7 days a week.
If you can find it.
And that's what killed my car.
And then a sickening reality sinks in. Remember that drive pulled from his laptop that got thrown into a drawer of junk? Well, at some point, James's girlfriend was cleaning up the house, gathered a big pile of what she thought was junk, including the drive, and threw it in the trash.
Well, I'm not sure what the... Let me check the Weather Channel. See what it says the temperature is right now. Info. Guide. I don't even know what channel Weather Channel is.
To reclaim his thrown away fortune, but can the missing
in HD.
What if she says no? You got this.
Let's see.
Hi, Ellie. Will you go to prom with me?
Oh, gotta go the other way.
During the Subaru Share the Love event, we donate to charities like Make-A-Wish.
You wish for a prom?
I wish for a prom.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's not that cold. It's not that cold. But I don't think anyway. I mean, I know it's not the negatives. Real temperature. Game show.
Tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... For tendies, you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's. These dishes just aren't getting clean.
Problem isn't the machine. It's likely your detergent. I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These new pods dissolve completely.
Where are you at?
Breaking down up to 100% of tough stuck-on foods. Cascade Platinum Plus.
It was a month-ish before the holidays, and all over the house there was so much to do, like find the right gift for Mouse.
So it shouldn't be far
Help for PetSmart
from there.
led her to a land full of holiday cheer. There were toys for the season, squeaky and new, and all their favorite foods, which are pretty special too.
Oh yeah, so you know all about having to have the skirts and stuff.
True story. PetSmart, anything for pets.
Yeah, that's the big thing that got me in the car. At 40 degrees outside, it felt like it was below freezing in the car because of the wind coming through the vents and stuff.
To see the possibilities all around you.
My first couple nights before after the water pump and stuff went out, I was in the car from Saturday until the following Wednesday.
Cobenfy, a twice-daily pill for the treatment of schizophrenia. Cobenfy is not an antipsychotic. It's a different kind of treatment. Cobenfy showed overall improvement across a range.
Thanks for sharing, Tam.
And in clinical studies, most people saw no substantial weight gain.
Don't take allergic.
Tatum.
Have trouble emptying your bladder or stomach.
Oh yeah, I believe it. I'm grateful that I'm where I'm at and not having to bundle. Because I spent that Saturday to Tuesday night. I spent those days literally wearing 3 pairs of joggers, 4 pairs of socks, a pair of jeans. I think I had 4 shirts and 3 hoodies. And I was still cold, and it wasn't really bad. I mean, I'd get out of the car, and it was warmer outside than it was in my car.
That's not real. There it is! Oh my God! You've never witnessed anything like this. That's not something you see every day. It all lands on Wednesday nights on Discovery.
Where are you at?
At Burger King, you write the rules of value.
New rule number 10, I mix and match my way. There's 17 gotta go. And I can get 2 for $5 or 3 for $7. That's all to me. The $5 dual or $7 trio from Burger King classics to pancakes. Choose your deal.
Need better sleep? We can help. Mattress Firm's Black Friday sale ends soon. Get a king bed for a queen price plus a free adjustable base with Sealy Posturepedic. Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy.
When winter season hits, Emergency supports your immune system.
How many cats do you have?
Be ready to fight back with Emergency.
And for on-the-go immune support, try emergency crystals.
Cats are very special animals.
Clinical enamel strength can help us to keep our enamel for a lifetime. It's backed by science. It is clinically proven to strengthen our teeth. I would recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product.
Computer engineer James Howells loses a hard drive loaded with a fortune in Bitcoin, and it ends up buried deep in a mountain of waste. This bizarre twist of
Yep, I grew up with 3 as well.
becomes a media sensation around the world.
James, I'm sure there's an awful lot of people feeling for you right now. How do you feel?
I always wanted a Maine Coon though.
Devastated, as you can imagine. And when I went up to the landfill site yesterday,
I guess that's more of a dog in a feline body than a cat. But they're amazing. Amazing.
For years, author and crypto expert Tony Edward has followed the saga.
When I first heard about James's story, I was blown away because the amount of Bitcoin he had mined, even certain institutions don't have that amount of Bitcoin. But one individual had that, and it's life-changing.
That's awesome, Big Red. That's
I
awesome.
really feel for James.
Congratulations.
If James wrote down his private keys on a piece of paper and put it in a safe or a safety deposit box. But he put it on a hard.
I'm just hopeful to hit the lottery. I don't wanna rent anymore. I don't want to rent anymore. I don't want to have a landlord. I just want to buy a piece of property, build a tiny house. That's enough for me. Like this hotel room is literally perfect size. All I need is like a kitchenette, and I'd be set.
Is a serious environmental risk. Hazardous waste, methane gas, possible contamination, you name it.
And you can imagine the people in the community are probably not fans of this either, because they can be affected by any type of environment.
1 year. Yeah, I'm at 6 months. Well, almost 6 months. 6 months now.
But it's not just about James.
July 2nd was the day I moved out of the apartment, or out of my apartment.
We're definitely thinking about that.
But James isn't ready to throw in the towel. He is dead set on convincing the council to grant him access to the
You know what I mean, like in and out?
He rallies support from hedge fund backers, offering them a percentage of the fortune if he ever recovers the lost Bitcoin. Now, armed with ever more high-tech proposals, he returns to the council with a new search approach featuring drone mapping, AI-powered waste analysis, methane containment systems, and even robotic dogs. All in the name of digital treasure. Then he sweetens the deal, offering the council and the town a generous cut of the profits, potentially worth millions. The council deliberates, but again, their answer is no. By 2023, the value of James's lost Bitcoin has skyrocketed to over $500 million. With polite proposals getting him nowhere, he changes tactics, going full throttle and filing a lawsuit against the city to the tune of $647 million in U.S. currency. The gloves are off. Over the next 2 years, the courtroom drama drags on like a download over a dial-up connection. All the while,
And then they change their mind.
from hundreds of millions to approaching $1 billion. But in January of 2025, a judge pulls the plug, ruling that James has no realistic prospect of succeeding. James appeals to the highest court in the UK.
I had the same thing with, I was working with my cousin. Until I got my car, he wanted me there. Which is weird, because he was my ride there. And then as soon as I got transportation to there on my own, everything went south. Yeah, that's why I said earlier, blood just makes you relative, it doesn't make you family. Thank you, Ms. Bossy. So they got you up there and then told you had a week
All types of nasty stuff.
to find something else.
This is the biggest needle in the haystack problem. One UK waste management.
Are you in your own RV or are you in theirs?
1 in 902 million. But with the slim chance of finding that hard drive and getting access to what could be billions of dollars as Bitcoin.
Okay.
Value, it's worth it.
Does it run? Like, can you drive it?
Continuing to ignore his proposal, James finally gives up on his bid.
I mean, I know you said it's in the negatives, so, and it's hard to...
Forget diving through millions of pounds of garbage. Instead, he's going to create a cryptocurrency of his own. Best of luck, James. Oh, and if your new currency...
Okay.
One word of advice, hold on to your hard drive. It's 940 BC, and as far as traveling...
You think could it get you somewhere warmer? Somewhere it's not in the negatives?
Perhaps the richest treasure vault in human history.
Like, I know it'd be steps, but, I mean, work your way back down to Mississippi.
We're standing in his palace, but you might be more familiar with where all this bling came from. King Solomon's mines, which overflow with gold and diamonds.
Yeah, it's just got an electrical issue, and...
Well, for millennia, no one has found
do you have busted pipes? Is that why the water doesn't work? That could also be why the electricity doesn't work either. Oh.
According to the Old Testament, Solomon, the son of King David, ascends to the throne of Israel in the 10th century BC. The Bible tells us that God appears to him in a dream and offers him anything he desires. Solomon asks for wisdom to govern justly. Pleased with this humble request, God grants him exceptional wisdom, along with great wealth and honor. And in 1 Kings chapter 3, we find the most famous demonstration of that wisdom. Two women come before him, each claiming to be the mother of the same child. To reveal the truth, Solomon proposes an unthinkable solution: cutting the baby in two and giving each woman half. The real mother immediately offers to surrender the child rather than see him harmed, revealing her as the true parent. But according to the Bible, King Solomon's greatest legacy isn't just his legendary wisdom, but the vast wealth he amasses, which he uses to construct the first temple in Jerusalem. An architectural and spiritual marvel, the Bible offers detailed descriptions of the lavish materials used in its construction. Monumental bronze columns flank the entrance. A massive ceremonial basin known as the Sea of Cast Metal adorns the courtyard. And inside, a sanctuary with gold-lined walls.
They're probably calling to do a welfare check if it's in the negatives. Is that what they're showing up for, is a welfare check?
Which takes 13 years to build. And this brings us back to the incredible source of his wealth, in Solomon's mines.
Hi, Angie.
There's just one hiccup. The Bible makes no mention of it. It does make reference to copper
following back
and describes a mysterious kingdom called Ophir as a source of Solomon's wealth. But the text gives no hint of Ophir's location or the legendary gold and diamond mines we associate with Solomon today. In fact, the first time we hear about gold mines is almost 3,000 years later, in the 1885 novel King Solomon's Mines by H. Rider Haggard. The story follows the fictional exploits of Alan Quatermain, a hunter hired to lead a search for Solomon's legendary source of wealth in Africa.
But yeah, Ariel, motels are definitely a blessing.
In the 19th century, European explorers ventured deep into southern Africa in search of the site of the mines and stumble upon something extraordinary. The massive
Do you have, like, it may be because of the plates, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how your police are around where you're at.
The biblical descriptions of Solomon's temple in Jerusalem. Suddenly, the world is buzzing with a thrilling possibility. Had they found the lost kingdom of Ophir, the source of King Solomon's legendary wealth?
It's just sad. I don't understand why people can't just leave other people alone. Like, you go out of your way to make people's lives harder.
Jan, Jan as in January.
Got it.
Before you go to experience sagging and ankles with expensive injections, try this first, Olay Regenerist. In a survey of women, 71% said their skin was visibly firmer in 2 weeks without ankle braces. For me, it's only Olay.
This doesn't make sense to me.
Espresso and bring another kit to every morning.
That's exactly what it sounds like, Angie. That is exactly what it sounds like.
Espresso.com.
This authentic happy offers unexpected delights. Let's do this city that we tower above all others. Underestimate Asher. Alone.
If you know this fear, you should know the facts. The eczema medication they offer you up for you. This is how
The same ones that told you they promised that they wanted you up here? That sounds exactly like some family I've got.
Is sport clips better than sports? Because sports plus a neck and shoulder treatment eats sports plus dog piles. Oh, that feels good in my spleen.
That's not where your spleen is.
It is though. Sport clips. It's a game changer.
When he got new chicken.
I figured.
Tendery tendies. Ooh, that's nice. Tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change our... Tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
Step up. Prep up. With Descovy for Prep. Descovy for Prep helps protect against HIV. It's not for everyone. Descovy for Prep is not...
Yeah, I learned a very valuable lesson with that situation. I'm still learning that.
7% of people stayed HIV negative while on Descovy. Descovy doesn't prevent other sexually transmitted infections, so use safe sex practices. You must test HIV negative before...
Lesson learned.
Tell your healthcare provider right away if you think you were exposed to HIV.
You learned the same lesson I did.
They may protect you for HIV. Serious side effects can occur, including kidney problems and kidney failure. Rare life-threatening side effects include the buildup of lactic acid and liver problems. The most common side effect was diarrhea. Tell your healthcare provider about all the medicines and supplements you take, or if you have kidney or liver problems. If you have hepatitis B, don't stop taking this Descovy to tell your healthcare provider. And hepatitis B, ask your healthcare provider to Descovy for Prep.
I definitely learned that sometimes the ones that you think are the closest aren't. That's the furthest from the truth. Mm-hmm. It is. Well, see, and it's weird when, you know, the person that winds up stabbing you in the back is, you know, they're basically relying on you up until that point. And as soon as something happens, as soon as they don't need you anymore, off in the wind. Or friends that tell you at first you can park at their shop until you get things figured out, and then a couple days later you can't really park it here unless you know you want to sell it to me. Okay, yeah, no, not doing that.
The book is an international mega hit, eventually spawning more than a dozen novels, and at least
Because then I have absolutely nowhere if I lose the room.
It also inspires a generation of explorers, many of whom continue to search for Solomon's treasure.
If I lose the room, at least I still have the car to sleep in.
A rugged, sun-scorched
I'll just have to
desert in southern Israel,
pack the floorboards with blankets
Jerusalem, the seat of Solomon's
or something.
On the surface, it looks like little more than rock and sand, but beneath it, a very different story. In the 1930s, archaeologist Nelson Gluck discovers massive
But as things work themselves out,
It does mention Solomon's extensive use of copper.
I won't be back in the car.
To produce the bronze used in his temple and palace.
Let's see if I can get written permission from the motel owners to park it out back while I'm staying here.
Cornerstone of trade and the backbone of empires. Suddenly, Timna isn't just a pit in the sand. It's a possible
Save up a little money, buy a little beater, get back to being able to make good money at places a little further away. Maybe get my job back at Amazon, because I was told as soon as I can get there, give them a call. I can have my job back. So
the copper mines at Timna
there's that.
by the Egyptians. After all, they found Egyptian-style shrines, hieroglyphs, even a temple to the goddess Hathor. But new radiocarbon dating flipped that idea on its head.
But if you guys do, anybody in here, if you guys order anything from Amazon up until I think it's January 1st or something like that, if you order anything from Amazon, when you get your package, go back into your Amazon app and thank your driver.
10,000 ancient mine shafts have been currently
Because for every thank you that they get an extra $5. It doesn't cost you guys anything, but it helps them out. For every thank you that they get an extra $5 on their check.
If you misplace your card, slide to the right and the card's locked. Chase mode lock is card lock, and it has encryption technology to help you keep your
I was banking on that. I knew it was going to come, but I didn't know this was going to happen. I should have gotten in here a lot sooner and said screw the stigma. I wouldn't have had to run my car into the ground just to stay warm and stay cool.
Our lives have changed, and we need more than just sleep for fun.
Or a place to sleep. But that goes back to what I said earlier. I didn't listen.
Yes, and we can also help you
Didn't listen to the signs that I was given.
with strategies and more. Wow. Now, Fisher investments were clearly different.
Yuba is my family. He's my son, which is why their health is so important.
My cat Henry has brought me so much joy, and he deserves to have the healthiest life possible. Bruce needs the world he needs.
Exactly. So you have to have it running to either have your heat on or have your AC on.
It's made with high-protein, preservative-free ingredients that I can actually recognize on
It's literally like a fishbowl. The MKX that I've got, it's got the full panoramic sunroof. Plus, it's all windows all the way around. So it gets really hot in the summer.
restaurant. This is incredible.
This thing is a lifesaver.
Discover the only system of crafted meals.
Really cold in the winter because of the breeze and the floorboards, and then all the glass gets cold.
You can easily explore a wide array of meals, carefully crafted by talented chefs. It's like, well, magic. No mess, no prep. Just
Yeah, when it's 40 degrees outside, it feels like it's 30 degrees in a car. Or in that car, anyway. Exactly. More money because of gas, and then running a Ford 3.5 with 190,000 miles on it. The water pump goes out between 150 and 220,000 miles. That's extra work that it's putting in, sitting at idle. And sitting at idle is not good for your car either. Sitting at idle is actually worse than driving at 100 miles an hour.
Were secretly sold and smuggled into Berlin. Yet in both cases, the artwork was recovered.
That's why any police department that you go to, like if you buy a, say, a retired police cruiser, it's going to have less than 200 idle hours on it. No matter how many miles are on it, it's going to have less than 200 idle hours. As soon as it starts getting close to 200 idle hours, they sell it off. Because that's when a lot of bad things start happening.
Today, the 11 recovered sections once again grace the cathedral in Ghent. As for the 12th, it's still out there, just waiting to be found.
Really, the only thing that's built for having that many idle hours on it are diesels.
Itself on a search for the truth. I'm Josh Gates, and these are my expedition files.
The whole stadium how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. I'll go get us tickets.
Only pay?
go home and touch says everything. It says, I see you. I feel you. And I know you. Go home. Get in touch. Irresistibly touch the skin.
Walmart delivers that stuff.
I hope your situation can't find it.
Check 3. You got one Saver card. You earn unlimited 3% cash back on dime.
I'm waiting to see what they say. I offered to literally shovel the entire parking lot.
Good call.
I offered to do anything they need.
Get your tentacles off my 3% cash back.
I don't know. It's already 11 o'clock.
Fresh, no bad stuff. Cumin, coriander, it's super tender.
You see, people love it. And it's so good with our new recipe.
Like I said, I don't have any expectations for anything. So
Sometimes it takes a different approach to see the possibilities around you.
live without expectations, have no disappointments.
So you can be confident you're getting a quality education on your terms. Then he says new chicken tenders, crispy, juicy, tendery, tendies. Ooh, that's fun to say. Tendies, tendies, tendies. And they're so good, maybe we should change on For tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
My kids can't hide anything from me.
I'm home.
Especially when they've been using toilet paper that doesn't Shine Ultra Strong has a diamond weave texture that's more durable. And it cleans better, so you can use less.
Enjoy the golden sun.
A new archaeological discovery in Israel's copper-rich Timna Valley may finally confirm King Solomon's true source of wealth. And they're not the mythical African diamond mines from the popular novel. Archaeologists and
But whenever I do get off here, I'll probably go to bed. Then I'll probably be up. Probably be back on probably 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe earlier. Just depends on what time I wake up. How I feel in the morning.
2021 team excavated at Timna surprised the world. Archaeologists.
But I will definitely be back on tomorrow.
Architectural remains and foodstuffs as well. And this is due to the extremely dry climate there that preserves organic remains that you wouldn't expect to find in many other locations.
Really, the only thing that I've got going on planned wise is the interview on Friday, and that's at noon. So
dates, and fish bones. As anyone who's ever cleaned out their fridge can relate to, discovering old food is not normally a jackpot moment. But in archaeology, it can be as good as gold. Because olives grow and aren't eaten within a single season, they're tiny bits of the
I'll probably end this at 11 o'clock. Get ready for bed. Up to 15.5. That's damn good. You followed me, didn't you? If you followed me, I'll send you an invite in the morning or whatever when I get on. Oh, there's follow. Okay. That was my bad. I didn't catch your follow. I'm sorry. But I followed back.
In the ancient world, purple is the color of kings, emperors, and high priests. So rare it becomes a symbol of power and divinity.
Welcome in, Stefan.
Modern dyeing techniques. It is made from Mediterranean sea snails, and it takes thousands of them and a painstaking process to produce even a gram of this precious color. By weight, it was once worth more than gold.
Finding purple cloth at Timna certainly.
Yeah, I'll send you an invite whenever I go on.
Isolated, primitive mining operation. It's connected with
good conversation.
With royalty, most probably. Royal purple would not be something that was worn by an administrative operation. It's connected with
good conversation.
With royalty, most probably. Royal purple would not be something that was worn by administrators. So what was it doing? Was it the evidence of a royal visitation? Was it evidence that we are connected with kingship somewhere that is organizing this mining operation? Possibly so. Probably so.
And the scrap of this fabric found in Timna, it's the oldest purple wool discovered in the region, dating all the way back to the 10th century BC, King Solomon's time. Some say it's even possible that this could have been worn by Solomon himself.
King Solomon would undoubtedly have worn garments dyed in purple, and Solomon was possibly involved with the mining at the location of Timna. But one of the challenges in archaeology is linking specific remains or finds with specific people.
I might do a follow for follow stream tomorrow.
If you want to connect with the people,
actually put that in a follow for follow.
But King Solomon, unfortunately, we don't have even his tomb. The evidence is
but
so it remains a challenge.
It's almost 11. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this. We got close. 16.3.
We can only guess what.
That's good enough for me.
We hope this excavation and research continues, then more exciting finds will be found at Timna.
King Solomon's mines may be more than just a fable ginned up by a Victorian-era novelist. Many experts now believe that...
All right, you have a good night, Althea.
he even rocked his royal...
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Just a fable ginned up by a Victorian-era novelist. Many experts now believe that...
All right, you have a good night, Althea.
belongs to Solomon. And perhaps he even rocked his royal...
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Even rocked his royal...
I'll catch you on the flip side.
So it turns out the old adage, all that glitters isn't gold, is true. Especially when it comes to King Solomon's mines of copper. I'm Josh Gates, and I'll see you on the next expedition.
Nobody else has ever investigated this before. It's called the River Inn.
And we will pin that so nobody... Welcome in. Not sure who we got. Oh, there we go. Already. Not sure who we got. Oh, there we go. Already. Not sure who we got. Oh, there we go. Already. Medium. And teriyaki is just... Alright. What are the directions? Empty noodles into the box. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Just making my microwave lunch. I've never had these things before. Definitely not as much as I thought there was going to be. Of course, knife. 2 minutes. Never had ramen come in a bag like this before. That's weird. And it's already soft. It's not dry. Separate the noodles. noodles are separated. You gotta keep them separated. Dun, 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 dun. And sauce. See how saucy these noodles are. Every last drop of sauce out of there. Ooh, that's good. That tastes good. Okay. Okay. Gonna do some pad thai ramen and we'll do long grain wild rice along with it. Welcome in, guys. Alright, go in for 2 minutes. Throw a little bit of soy sauce in there. Throw a little bit of soy sauce in there. Throw a little bit of soy sauce in there. A little bit of soy sauce to that rice before it goes in the microwave. Soy sauce to that rice before it goes in the microwave. Might need the bigger one. Bigger bowl. That's got a lot of rice. What did you mean send that picture? I literally just went live. I literally just went live. Not that long ago. I literally just went live. Not that long ago. If you're even still here. If you're even still here. It looks of it. These things are a lifesaver. These things are a lifesaver. Use it as a meal in itself, or okay, so we got the rice, and we got the pad thai noodles. So we're doing a double carb lunch. But it should be rather filling, which is what I need. But it should be rather filling, which is what I need. Never had those before. Not bad. I've never had pad thai before. Delivered quite a bit of it. I've never had pad thai before. Delivered quite a bit of it. Pad thai before. Delivered quite a bit of it. Never had it. More soy. More soy. Tell you what, so you lose half your sauce. Tell you what, so you lose half your sauce. Tell you what, so you lose half your sauce. Ramen and rice. Ramen noodles are a lot thicker than I'm used to. I'm used to the ramen noodles are a lot thicker than I'm used to. I'm used to the ramen noodles are a lot thicker than I'm used to. I'm used to the dried noodles. They're not this big, not this thick. They're a lot thicker than I'm used to. I'm used to they're not this big. Hey, Scott. Welcome in. Join me for lunch. Oh yeah, that definitely brought it up. That's what it needed. That was all. Oh yeah, that definitely brought it up. That's what it needed. That was all. That was all. Oh yeah, that definitely brought it up. That's what it needed. That was all. That was all. Sitting. If you're in here, say something. Welcome in. That was decent. Now for the rice. The roasted chicken is good, I already know. Now for the rice. The roasted chicken is good, I already know. I appreciate it, Melina. I appreciate it, Melina. I'm just trying to get... I'm just trying to get mobile again. I'm just trying to get mobile again. As quick as I can. Just not having a car. see who we got. Not showing me who we got. That Liddy? That Liddy? Is there Liddy in here? Liddy Wild? That Liddy? Is there Liddy in here? Liddy Wild? That's wild, because I'm eating wild grain rice. Wild rice. Wild rice. Keep that volume down, but I need to be able to hear. Keep that volume, but I need to be able to hear.
And here for us, this is south of Rutland, but this does include parts of Rutland County, as well as Windsor until 12, 15 until about another 15 minutes or so. That's for this area of snow, which continues to slow here. And here for us, this is south of Rutland, but this does include parts of Rutland County, as well as Windsor until 12, 15 until about another 15 minutes or so. That's for this area of snow, which continues to slow. This does include parts of Rutland County, as well as Windsor until 12, 15 until about another 15 minutes or so. That's for this area of snow, which continues to slowly work its way quickly move towards the south. Mantle, Windsor until 12, 15 until about another 15 minutes or so. That's for this area of snow, which continues to slowly work its way quickly move towards the south. And that certainly changed any moment. Areas of this night, you want to avoid travels because they can be very, very difficult. Now, through this evening, winter weather advisories are in place. You've got portions of New York State, as well as here east of Lake Ontario, on down towards Syracuse. All those winter weather advisories. Now, snow's not expected to add up to be a ton, and you don't really get a ton of snow with the snow squalls, but it just comes in bursts, and so you got to be careful.
Gotcha. Follow back, man.
Very, very quickly. So as we progress through the rest of this afternoon,
thank you for all. Thank you for the hearts. Thanks for the likes.
Towards the east, and then
keep it going.
You could see a few lakes that affect snow events trying to set up. Now, it's not going to be numerous fans. Not going to be talking about.
Thanks for the likes.
Continue to work towards the east, and then
keep it going.
You could see a few lakes that affect snow events trying to set up. Now, it's not going to be numerous fans. Not going to be talking about widespread, but where some bands set up, snow events trying to set up. Now, it's not going to be numerous fans, not going to be talking about widespread, but where some bands set up, falls. We talked about the short-lived bursts of heavy snow as well as the gusty winds, which can lead to the visibility coming down to almost nothing in a matter of just